Hey everyone, this is Jenny Garcia and this is a Project Life process video using a Studio Calico documentary kit. I am still working on my Project Life 2021 album. I'm making really good progress, so hopefully by July it's done and then I can start working on my December daily. I had some difficulties picking products for this spread. There was so much snow, so white. It was so light, but it had a little bit of color. And then I posted a picture of not old, but it was like from a month ago, Project Life spread, and I was using the January kit of Studio Calico, and I was like, oh my god, that's the kit that I need to work on, because now I have the first part of the year fully done. So that makes me so satisfied. So hopefully I can just work on the rest and make it work. But yeah, the colors were perfect for it. I was still kind of off about the January kit, and that is why I didn't think about it, because it was the first one, so it was a little bit unsettling. So I'm picking some cards and then I'm going to be cutting them in my super tiny Fiskars trimmer, which I absolutely love. If you do Project Life, do yourself a favor, or any small format, and get you one of those. You can use a coupon at Joann's. I also have a little insert, a 6x8 insert. This is the week where we got our house and we moved in, so we had quite a few photos. My kid kept, while we were putting boxes in the van and the cars, she kept escaping to get in the snow, so that was kind of hard to control her back then. I always want a mix of cards that I can use for journaling and cards that I can use as filler, and I love the card with the little frame, but I also love the paper behind. And then I got the idea to just cut out that cute frame with the flower and put it on top of the card behind, and I thought that it was gonna be great because I almost didn't use it because I really love the paper on the back of that card. And I have to do this a little more often. That I think that's one good thing that comes from this kit. Since there is cutting involved, you see the cards, the journaling cards, as a little less stagnant and something that you just lip on the page protector, which I already add a lot of things, but it kind of helped me. I did want a little bit of something extra, so I added those 2 enamel dots, but of course that wasn't enough. I needed to add one more little sprinkle, and I'm gonna use the May add-on stamp for the documentary kit. I love this one. Those little stars, I didn't put it back in the kit like I would usually do. I just left that on my table, and it's going to be used a lot. Now this card had a 2024 circle, and I had to cover that. I knew that I had to use black because these are semi-washy-ish, or it's a sticker, but it's the faintest bit translucent. I didn't want that number popping from back, so I thought that black was a safe bet. But I love this little format, and this might be something that I can do on my own, that I can either use washi tape dots, or I can punch the circles so I can make a card like this. I could make something like this on Canva, but I love it. I just added some stickers, some washi dots, and a little word sticker that says special moments. The super tiny word stickers are from Pretty Little Studio. They have one for most of their collections, and I just love the size. They're a very everyday item that you can use over and over. I love the page that includes these cut aparts, and I wanted to use the house, and I thought that hometown cut apart little square went really well with the photo. I also use some items from Everyday Explorers like these stickers, and I just like layering items together. I'm gonna use the Tombow Mono Air Touch adhesive to glue all the die cuts. And I like to kind of flatten my staples a little bit more so they don't create a bump on the photo or card behind, especially when it's something bulky like a chipboard or cork. It's even better for that. And I always add to the kits some extra stickers that I can use. I have stickers next to me. I have a board with more colorful stickers. So sometimes when I sit down with a kit, I grab a few extra items, and some days I just all of a sudden say, okay, I need something, a sticker that it's brown. So I go to my brown embellishments drawer. And I love how this turned out. Whenever I cut a circle item or even a flower, I never throw out, if it's big enough, I never throw out what I don't use because I can always use it like this. And this is the washi tape that came with the kit, but I love the washi tape so much. I think I was using it for something else, and I had it around, and when I was starting to work with the kit, I remembered that I had it, so I added that to my little pile of washi. I always get some washi that matches the kit. And I love these super tiny hearts. I haven't used them in a while, but I do like to use them as sprinkles. And I love that sticker says today is a great day for a fresh start, because that's where we went to sign the papers, and from there we went to our new house, and I thought it was perfect for it. At first I had no idea how I felt about the cut apart thing. I think that I liked it, but I didn't realize how much of a fan I was going to be, because I have used it for December Daily and some Halloween items, but the more I use it, the more comfortable I am with these kits. I think that I was thinking about how the Citrus Twist kits have paper, and they also have cards, so different kinds of crafters can use it. So I started to think about this Studio Calico kit, this new format, as that, and it has helped me a lot. I love this font and the colors. I'm just going to write weeks and add the numbers. And I use some older Studio Calico cork number stickers. Again, those were in my embellishment drawer, and I thought it was perfect for that. I am going to change the card because I realized that when I added the items that I wanted to use, I wanted something to ground that week, so I use a label, but then I was thinking I'm gonna cover part of the arch and it's not gonna look like a rainbow like I wanted to, so I decided to look for another card. And I always start with the ones that are already cut apart, because the work is done for you basically, and I thought that one with the lines was perfect for it. That little ruler, it comes with the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen. It's usually for kanji calligraphy, but I use it for this. And it's very convenient. It's super thin, so you can keep it in your planner if you're looking for a very thin ruler. And these are ancient. I love older Studio Calico. I think the older Studio Calico is timeless. It's so good. It always works. And they have a gift for the alphas and the numbers they add to the kits. I love all of them. Like if they added numbers plus alphas, I would be so happy. And these peach grid labels are so cute. I'm obsessed, and I learned from the mistake that I made in my last spread, and I made sure that I put the colors in the middle, and I could cut away either the grid or whatever I had extra. And the roller date stamp that I'm using is also from Studio Calico. I got the jumbo one, the super mega date stamp, not the original one. There's like a different version by someone else. Let me see the name because I haven't cut, the tag, and it's by Callie Danielle. And it's so hard to turn the little gears to change the dates. It's ridiculous. It hurts my fingers. I hope that the more I use it, the better it is to turn these giant wheels. If you have one and you have any advice about how to make it a little bit easier for me, I would be so grateful. And that way I can add all of my elements with this card instead of the other. And when I kind of hit that staple, I don't do it too hard, so I'm not going to break the stapler, but it does push down those staples and makes it a lot better. And I am obsessed with washi dots. You can use them for everything. And I love all the colors. I think that in here you can see all the colors in the kit. You have a little bit of yellow, green, pink, a little bit of blue. And I'm using, I forgot the name of this one. There's Everyday Explorers has a bunch of prompt stamps, but there's one that is spring and summer, and the other one is fall and spring. And I flipping love them. They're so good. I had a little ink pad that it's like a taupe. It came with an older kit. I can't remember where I got it. And I could have stamped directly on the snow, but I wanted something anchoring it and make it like stand out a little bit. I thought the washi matched the ink color perfectly. I'm gonna do a diagonal sort of embellishing thing. I do that all the time. Make your eye travel in a diagonal line. This is We Are Lucky. By the way, I took this picture and I'm like, okay, cute, get up and change. I don't miss moving. I moved so many times. But I love this little prompt that says, "This makes me smile." And of course, you know that I love a label from Color Theory. They have them on sale often. Oh, last week they had a 50% off stamps sale. And I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted. I love me some Studio Calico stamps, especially the ones designed by In a Creative Bubble. And I love the little star clusters that come in that kit from May, from the stamp set. It's so cute. And these are also old embellishments from Studio Calico, and I sometimes forget about these. I put my embellishments in their drawers, and I don't go to my brown drawer that often because I just forget about it. I'm not a brown sort of person, so it's very unusual for me unless it's in the kit like this that I'm inclined to use it. And I don't know why. I found so many cool things there, especially the cork items. I was like, I need to hang out in this drawer a little bit more often. And this stamp set is from Mini Bookmakers Club kit from Everyday Explorers, so sadly you can buy it by itself, I hope. Oh, and they're having a sale. They were having a sale, I'm not sure, but they had like mystery stamps. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of mystery items unless I get like, oh, you probably will get one out of these 5. Like, I need parameters or a little sneak peek into the future. And I have a lot of stamps from Everyday Explorers, so maybe I'm not the person to take advantage of that sale. But if you don't have any, you could subscribe to their emails. They do sales once in a while. And since I do mostly Project Life, my favorite stamps to get are everyday stamp sets and also anything bookish. I'm a fan, mostly because I've been working on my reading journal. Then we have a little cluster with a little word sticker, the heart and the washi dot. And this card, I feel like it kind of sticks out a little bit. It seems like it has like it's very dark compared to the rest of the layout. And of course I wanted to do a little cluster in the corner, and I really wanted to use that house sticker. But I also wanted to anchor it on something, so that's what I use the round label. And I like those. They're a little bit bigger than their usual circle stamps. I wrote my journaling in one of these cards, which are from their basics set. I just wanted to add a little bit of journaling. I'm trying to use my handwriting because A is faster than pulling out my little typewriter. I have it on my Calico. If I had it on a desk or something, probably will be a little bit easier, but I don't know. It's easier and I can match the colors to the layout, so I love that. They're perfect, these cards, to use whenever you want to write a little something extra, but none of the cards that are in the kit that you're using are speaking to you. And this is the giant, crazy stamp set. Cut the part where I was wrestling it because it was just sad. Wanted to do a little bit of stamping. I want to leave one of the dates without covering it. I wanted to put a little house in the middle, but I didn't want to cover the full date, so just figured that I would put it underneath. I'm gonna do my little layering again with the little word stickers. And I have the collection by Ashley, the newest one, Well Read, but I really want to get tiny word stickers from that collection. I haven't even checked if they have them, but they usually do, and I love me a little word sticker. I love all that stamping in that card. And I want to keep the photos of the little insert pretty simple. I think that day I had to pick up my kit, and I was like, I'm gonna give you permission to do 2 of them and call it a day. You can't do a little cluster in every single photo. This is why it takes me so long to work on Project Life. First of all, I am super slow. I get distracted by a bunch of other projects because I like everything. I like December Daily, I like my journal, I like to do a million of extra crafty things. So I kind of lose track of my Project Life, and when I realize, I am like way behind. And here there was just dancing a hello to the house. And I'm going to add a little extra more journaling. I'm going to use again my Studio Calico roller date stamp. And I had to add that super tiny house. I thought it was so cute and perfect for the theme. That's another thing about this kit. It was very home heavy, and I felt dumb. I was like, how can I not think about this kit? I think that sometimes when you work on a project for so long, you kind of start like things get over your head and you can't capture everything as well. So, and here is the final layout, and this is simple for me. I have a problem with embellishments, but they're pretty easy if you try to recreate them. Bunch of labels, washi little word stickers. That's it. You don't even need to stamp, but I love stamping, and if you have stamps at home, I encourage you to use one of those in your next project, especially if you have a bunch or whatever, any crafty item that you have. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so happy to be working on these layouts. I kind of went through a slump, but I'm happy to be back. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more. Have an awesome day. Bye.